What's up, everybody? It's Gilbert in the city, and I'm back from Atlanta. So I actually was gonna make a video today on coming out at work, and I saw the OutLateButGreat channel's topic this week, and they were talking about basically wanting to let them know about, I guess, what are your funny coming out stories, or you had negative coming out stories or good coming out stories. So I guess I might as well make a video response to that and talk about certain coming out stories I've had over the years, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So here it is. I came out when I was 17 years old, and it's very well documented. I think I made 2 videos on that on my other channel. But I came out to my mom when I was 17 after I saw this movie called A Beautiful Thing, a British gay film coming out story. And the minute I saw that movie, I just came out to myself first, and I was like, you know what, this movie touched me so deeply, and to this day I still have that movie on DVD, and it changed my life because it made me feel great about being gay. So the very next day I told my mom about it, and she was actually cool about it. Like, she was doubtful at first. She blamed herself. She goes, "Oh, I wasn't a great mother. I wish I could have been more." And for many years she kept telling me, "Try a girl out. You should try a girl," because I never had sex with a girl before. So she told me, "How do you know if you're gay if you never had sex with a girl?" And I told her, because you don't have to have sex with someone to know what you are. I just knew something deep down inside me felt that I was attracted to men. So in that sense, that was a good coming out, because she didn't disown me. She didn't was angry yelling at me, but it was decent. And now she's completely accepted it fully, so that's great. So let's talk about school. Now, I talked about having the worst years of my life in junior high. Everybody was bullying me. I was really quiet and shy back then. I had a light squeaky voice, and people called me gay and faggot every single day, and I took it because I was so afraid and just shy to be myself. So in high school, after I came out the closet when I was 17, I actually told a friend of mine, a female friend, that I thought was really, really cool. And when I came out to her, she was so angry because I think she had a crush on me, and she just really I guess she thought that I was going to be her boyfriend, and we were just always friends, and we would flirt around a lot, playful flirting, but I always thought of it as playful, and I never knew that she really took it as serious. So I told her, and she got so angry. I remember, she was screaming, "How the fuck can you be gay? What the fuck?" She was just screaming, I offended her, and I'm like, how? And at that point, I didn't get still that why she was so angry, because she had feelings for me. And then she realized it wasn't going to go nowhere because I didn't like girls. So she got angry, and she told her mom, and sure enough, I guess her mom told her to don't go anywhere near me, and she completely banned her from being near me because she said I was a sinner, and blah 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 bullshit. So that went really, really bad. Now let's take it a few years later, and this is when I'm in my 20s, and I'm at my old job that I used to be with for 8 years. I was doing street security. I was a public safety officer, and I was working with cops, and I was working with security guards. This is the most macho environment to that point that I ever been around. And guys in the locker rooms always say the word faggot a lot. So one year into the job, I was first year I didn't tell no one I was gay, but then 1 year into the job, people kept joking around with the word faggot a lot in the locker room, and I started getting really just sensitive towards that. I was getting really pissed off with it. I hate hearing that word. So then one day these 2 guys were saying, "Yo, you faggot, what the hell is wrong with you?" And I turned around, I was like, "Don't use that word faggot when I'm around." And then they go, and they both told me why. Why you don't want to hear the word faggot? And I told them straight up, because I'm a faggot. And when I said it, it just blurted out of my mouth, and all their jaws dropped. I was in the locker room, because here I am, this guy that's all about sports and video games and all this stuff, and I didn't fit the gay stereotype that they had in mind, and they were completely shocked when I said I was gay. And it was rough. like people would leave like pink sweaters or just pink stuff in on my locker, and people would be really careful to watch certain words around me. They wouldn't say, they wouldn't be completely comfortable around me saying certain words. And in the locker room, people thought I was like trying to look at them when I was like changing, so they would be careful changing around me. So I had to deal with that stigma, and it was really hard. But even through all of that, I felt really, really good that I did that, because I was the first guy to kind of break the barrier, so to speak, in such a macho environment. And I took all the heat, and I still remained there for all those years. And then after a while, they lightened up on me, the security guards, that is. They lightened up on me, and they accepted me as being one of their boys, and we would go out, hang out, have fun, do all these things, and I was just like one of the fellas. Unfortunately, the cops, on the other hand, they treated me still the same. They was like very distant with me. They didn't want to talk around me. They would talk to me when we were outside of base, when none of the other friends would see me, then that's when they want to talk to me. But at base, when they're all around, they would just shun me and ignore me, the coward's way to do, I would always say it. But yeah, now I find myself in a situation where at my new job, I haven't completely told everyone that I'm out and open, and I'm a type of person that's very blunt and just very, I tell it like it is. And here I am, not telling anyone at work. Well, I kind of told some people at work that I was gay, because my sister used to work there a long time ago, and she had mentioned it to a few people that she had a gay brother. So when I came there, people already knew, well, some people, like her close friends, knew that I was gay. So I was kind of tight with her about that, because who are you to tell anyone my business, So here in this environment, this is weird. You would think, working in a museum, there's a whole bunch of gay people there, so you would think it would be more gay friendly, and there's gay people all over in different departments. But in the security department, it's very homophobic, and I find myself in a situation where it's like, do I tell people who I am, or do I keep my business to myself? Because after all, it's a place of work. No one needs to know my personal business. But it's hard, because people come up to me constantly, asking me, talking to me about girls, and asking me about like this or like that. They ask me to go hanging out with them to bars, strip clubs, and it's like, I don't want to do any of that shit, because I don't want to fake and pretend to be like, I like this girl, I like that girl. So I actually had a couple of people even tell me, came up straight to my face, they asked me, oh, do you have a boyfriend, do you have a girlfriend? They're trying to figure me out. Like, all these people at work are trying so hard to figure me out. And I even got this one guy, he's like a maintenance worker, and he keeps calling me fruitcake and gay, and we had this like playful, sarcastic banter back and forth where I kind of go at him as well. And I do find him attractive. I think he's cute, but I know to be careful, because like, even though he gives me signs of he might be kind of curious, because I've had the married men before in the past, like I said in my other video, but I still got to be careful, because I don't know what his deal is. And also, it's like, I'm still new there, and I don't want people just to see me as the gay guy and then write me off. So I've been kind of caught in this dilemma of, should I just keep my business to myself and just go with the flow, or just tell people, yeah, I'm gay, whatever, and then deal with it from there on. So I've been kind of going back and forth on that sense. But yeah, coming out in any form of matter is important, I think, because the longer you stay in the closet and hide yourself, the more you hurt yourself in the end. I mean, I can imagine all those people, in their 40s and 50s and 60s and beyond, that's still in the closet, and what they've had to go through mentally their whole entire lives. I just can't fathom that idea of being in the closet for that long in my life. But even though I'm out and open completely in my everyday life, I may not be completely now at my new job, but I still feel that sense of satisfaction that I am who I am, and no one can take that away from me. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that really, really fast. May not be on completely topic to the OutLateButGreat channel, but just wanted to say what I had to say. And notice, yes, I have the shirt not buttoned. Okay, so I'm showing a hairy chest here. So sue me, folks. I can't help it. I'm a hairy guy. Talk to y'all later. Peace.